I am Sylvia Gordon with the Sisters of Selling. Late Part A might be a topic you've never come across in your Medicare sales agent career, but you'll eventually come across all of these niche topics, and you don't want to look unprepared when your client asks you, hey, my whoever is a legal resident. They've been here for 5 years. They're turning 65, but they don't have enough credits for premium-free Medicare Part A. Now what? You know, a lot of this stuff is, you can pull out Google and Google will tell you, no, some of this stuff is really hard to research and figure out what's going on. So I'm devoting this entire video while Rebecca's gone, because it's also kind of a boring topic, to late Medicare Part A. So yes, now I'm not talking late. I'm saying you have at least 5 years of residency. You are turning 65, you don't have enough credits, so you're going to pay for Medicare Part A. So if you have less than 30 credits, it's like $250. I'm not giving you the exact amount. You can Google that changes annually. So we'll say $250. It's actually a little higher. If you have, that would be less than 30 credits is going to be like $550. Again, not the exact amount, close. And if you have 30 to 40, then it's going to be half of whatever that amount is. So we'll say $250. So you're like, $500? No, I'm not paying $500 for A. And on top of that, paying whatever, almost $200 for B. No. So I'm just going to stay with Obamacare. Okay. Financially, that probably works out for you. But if you are eligible for Medicare Part A, so you're turning 65, and you decline it, now you're late Part A, which means you can't just pick it up at any time of the year. You'd have to do it during the general election period if you want it later. And you can't pick up B unless you have A if you're late. So let's recap that. So if you're willing to pay the Part A premium, you have to take B as well. Okay, you can't just say, I'll just take A. But if you worked at least 10 years, you have your 40 quarters, your full 40 quarters, so your Medicare Part A is premium free, which is the vast majority of our clients, you can choose to take only A or only B. But if you have to pay for A, you also have to take B. You don't have the choice to say, I'm just good paying for A here, my almost $600 a month. You also have to take B, okay? Let's look at the next slide. Let's say you are eligible for A, you have to pay for it, and you're like, I'm not going to do it. That is the late Part A penalty that I started out talking in this video. I've worked my way back around to the penalty for late Part A, and you're like, okay, the penalty for Part D is 1% times the national average cost of Medicare Part D. The penalty for late Part B is 10% for every 12 months you were eligible that you didn't enroll. Would it possibly, the penalty for late Part A, be based on either one of these chassis? Of course not. Of course not. It's different because we got to keep this complicated. People, we got to make this complicated. So the penalty for late Part A, if you don't sign up for Part A and buy it when you're first eligible, then your monthly premium may go up 10%. Okay, that's similar to Part B, but it's twice the number of years that you didn't sign up. So if I didn't sign up for 1 year, I'd pay 10% times 2 years. So it's different than the Part B. You don't have to memorize it. Just know how they calculate the penalty for B and D and A is different, and you'll be able to Google it or call us at Gordon Marketing if this situation comes up. Like I said, it might not come up for years, but eventually, if you have enough clients, and hopefully you do, you'll run into people that say, I didn't have enough quarters to qualify for premium-free Medicare Part A. Now what? And now you know the answer.